Welcome. Welcome to Martin's Meditations. The Inner Voice of Love from Henri J Nouwen. Today, rest and remain attentive to your best intuitions. You are living in an unusual time. You see that you are called to go toward solitude, prayer, hiddenness, and great simplicity. You see that, for the time being, you have to be limited in your movements, sparing with phone calls, and careful in letter writing. You also know that the fulfillment of your burning desire for intimate friendships, shared ministry, and creative work will not bring you what you really want. It's a new experience for you to feel both the desire and its unreality. You sense that nothing but God's love can fulfill your deepest need, while the pull to other people and things remains strong. It seems that peace and anguish exist side by side in you, that in fact you desire both distraction and prayerful concentration. Trust the clarity with which you see what you have to do. The thought that you may have to live away from friends, busy work, newspapers, and exciting books no longer scares you. It no longer gives rise to the anxiety about what others will think or say or do. Even the idea that you may soon be forgotten and lose your connections with the world does not upset you. You find prayer quite easy. What a grace. People around you are going to the theatre, ballet classes, music lessons, dinner parties, and you do not feel rejected or abandoned when they do not invite you to join them. In fact, you are very happy to be alone in your room. It is not hard to speak to Jesus and listen to him speaking to you. You are becoming aware of how close Jesus is to you. He holds you safe in his love. At times, memories of past events and fantasies about the future pierce your heart. But these painful incidents have become less frightening, less devastating, less paralyzing. It almost seems as if they are necessary reminders of your need to stay close, very close, to Jesus. You know that something totally new, totally unique is happening within you. It is clear that something in you is dying and something in you is being born. You must remain attentive, calm, and obedient to your best intuitions. You keep asking yourself, what about the ways I have done and said things in the past? What about my many opinions and options in the future? Suddenly, you realize that these questions are no longer meaningful. In the new life you are entering, those questions won't be raised anymore. The stage sets that have for so long provided a background for your thoughts, words, and actions are slowly being rolled away. and you know they won't come back. You feel a strange sadness. An enormous loneliness emerges, but you are not frightened. You feel vulnerable, but safe at the same time. Jesus is where you are, and you can trust that he will show you the next step. In the meantime, be aware that you are alive. Your heart beats continually. You breathe in and out. You are alive. Do not be afraid to feel and experience the fullness of your life. For Jesus himself says, I've come to bring you life in all its fullness. So listen to yourself, alive. Be aware of your heart beating. Be aware of your digestion functioning. Be aware of your brain thinking. Be aware of your spirit moving. Allow your eyes to see beyond the natural. Engage the eyes of your heart to see into the spirit realm. Look into heaven. See the glory of God. Experience his loving touch. Receive from the Father's heart the love that you always wanted, the love that you always needed, the love that has always eluded you, but now is available in all its fullness. Just receive. There is nothing to do but receive, as a little child does receive. Allow Jesus to hold you on his lap, to lay his hands upon you, and to pray that extraordinary prayer of love, mercy, gentleness, and compassion. Hear the Father's voice speaking. You are my beloved child, with whom I am well pleased. And rejoice, for you are alive.